let's get into it. Let's get into it. We done made it to another week. It's week 3. I'm calling it weird week 3 because a lot of stuff went that we did not expect. Mac, what's the deal?
Keys, what's happening? Week 3, huh? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was in Vegas full, and I was at the Mandalay Bay. You know, they got all the screens on with all the games showing, gambling going on. Me and my bro. Yeah, it was a strange week, especially coming from a gambling side. It was real weird, bro.
Yeah, man, it's another week where I'll be surprised if anybody won any money. I broke even this week, thanks to my guy Jawan Jennings. I broke even. Uh,
He was
but other
balling. I ain't gonna lie. What he had, like 11 catches,
hell
dynamic
yeah,
catches too. I ain't gonna lie.
3 touchdowns. He did his thing, but I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If I was cause niggas know, fuck it, we going. Niggas know I'm a
Go
FanDuel
ahead.
guy, man. FanDuel
Yeah.
guy, and let's just say, um, for the first slate of games, the morning games, if I would have chose Sam Darnold as my quarterback, I'd be $30,000 richer today.
Oh, don't tell me no shit like that,
I,
bruh.
I picked the perfect team, and guess who I picked as my QB, bro?
Who?
I think I'm gonna need a head up when I see you, my guy. I picked your boy
You
Baker,
had you
huh?
had oh my goodness,
I
yeah.
thought he was
Hey.
finna go. Hey, that's why I say it's a weird week.
I'm like, he got the Broncos at home. I bet the game and I bet the spread on the game. They gave the Bucks 6 points, and I'm like, oh yeah, for sure. You feel me? They went out there and led Bo Nix, bro. I'm watching
Shit.
the game like, damn, Baker, don't do this type of shit right here. Yeah, bad game by Baker, man.
Yeah, those type of games are just when you look at certain squads, that's what you remember. Like, damn, at home
At home.
to the Broncos and you lose like that, I could see game winning field goal, a bunch of fluky shit, block punts, shit like that. But
They dominated
yeah,
him from start to finish, bro. From the first possession, Bo Nix just drove him down the field and scored a touchdown. Shit never stopped from there on.
yeah, man. But man, let's I guess we got to get into the most recent games, right? You want to go with the
I want to
Josh
stay.
Allen
You
MVP?
know what? I want to stay with the theme you just had with the weird one. Can I throw another weird one out there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Giants at Browns. Like we do this every week, kids. We gotta ask it again. Should we be done with Deshaun Watson, or is this offensive lineman just not protecting him?
Now I'm gonna be real. I ain't gonna fake it. I didn't watch 1 second of this game.
Okay.
Um, so I can't really speak on it. I'm looking at his stats: 21 for 37, 196 yards, 2 touchdowns. That don't look good at all. But because I didn't see it, I can't really say if he's
Yeah.
holding
So
the ball, if he's
okay,
not
I was
throwing it on
watching it. He was
time.
he was scrambling for his life. I'll give him that. But it was like
Okay.
he was. I think he got sacked 8 times by the Giants defense. Crazy. Like I don't know if he is. And when he throws it down the field deep, it seemed like his shoulder hurt, bruh. Something ain't right with him no more. You just want to keep saying the massage shit and being funny, but I'm like physically, something ain't there though.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I really don't. I thought he would have came out motivated, want to silence the critics, but he may just
Hey,
be satisfied with that check, man. I don't know.
yeah, the Browns ain't got no way out of it. That's 230 million guaranteed, bruh. He know that, but the getting hit, sacked 8 times, the scrambling, still trying to make plays. I give him that. He's still trying to show heart that he trying and wants to play. But yeah, that's a sad ass loss though. That's another weird loss. Daniel Jones, but the Malik Neighbors nigga, that nigga, bruh, he's a route runner. He be making some crazy ass catches, fast, twitchy. Yeah, he's something to watch though. He can make Daniel Jones look. I mean, like C minuses. You know what I'm saying? Like he at least a C minus sometimes. He was still like he had a good game because of Malik Neighbors. What I'm saying, but it was just against that defense against the Browns where we give hopes to, and it was the number one defense last year to let Daniel Jones and the Giants come in and whoop your ass like that. That shit was just Another weird week 3, bro. Real shit.
Did Garrett play or he's still out?
He played.
He played. Okay, he wasn't a factor.
Yeah. Not really. They was moving the ball on the Browns, man.
Check my boy out. He in Vegas watching the Browns and the Giants. Look at that. But fuck it, we might as well stay on track with the weird games, man. I mean, would you call Panthers Raiders a weird one? We just gonna blow by
Hell
this, but
yeah. Yeah, we could blow by, but imagine being there. All the Raider fans go there. So it's Raider packed out. They just came off the win against the Ravens. Gardner Minshew, number one in completion percentage. You thinking you about to whoop the lowly Panthers ass. They just benched Bryce Young for Andy Dalton. Ain't no way, right?
mhm.
Andy came in there from start to finish. Threw for over 340. What? AP, the Antonio Pierce, Compton Antonio said niggas was taking niggas was basically quitting. He's saying making business decisions, and he's saying they gonna make their business decisions. So shit looking
Exactly.
bad for the Raiders. That's sad, man.
I like that with Antonio Brown. For real. When we look at the tape, somebody getting benched. Like I'm not finna have my job on the line when you guys don't even want to play. Like we know certain dudes who don't want to tackle, who don't want to get hurt, so they take the safe route. But yeah, this football, man, you're not supposed to do no shit like that. So I'm on AP side with that.
My Raider fan nigga, he felt like he gave us his scoop. My nigga Saw say it was Jack Jones, if we was put it out there, that was making business decisions, ducking tackles, running away from physical play. I don't know. They was running the ball on him. Every time I seen Hubbard get the ball from the Panthers, I just kept saying 4, 5, 6. He just kept getting 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You feel me? Every single carry or somebody was wide open. Sad performance by the Raiders at home. Sad.
Punishment.
Yeah, yeah.
But let's move on to another weird one, man. And well, nah, I ain't gonna say stay on it a little bit. I mean, it's kind of early though. Let's talk Commanders Bengals. Can we
Mm.
say that's a weird game? Like,
The way the boy Daniels performed, I'm scared to say it's a weird game. That nigga look crazy, bruh. I ain't gonna lie. Like, he looked like kind of quick and fast like Lamar, but with just stupid accuracy though.
yeah, your team just saw this defense. So,
Yeah, yeah,
did you expect them to slow the Bengals down?
yeah. I had the Bengals on my fantasy fool. I had the Bengals defense on my fantasy, thinking like, oh, they probably gonna get to the young nigga tonight. It's Monday night. They desperate for a win. The Bengals do all that shit talking, all this cheap talk, all the AFC go through us shit. We the best team in the AFC. We know it. We just gotta play like it. Y'all don't win shit though. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all just do a lot of talking.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't like it, man. Like, yeah, shut your fucking mouth, man. Y'all 0-3. Y'all haven't won shit, and you just constantly run your mouth. Like, we
Yeah.
sick of it as fans. I know the Bengals fans are sick of it.
They
Like,
defense looking porous too. I don't know. That was a bad performance on me. He was doing whatever the fuck he wanted to do. Whatever though. Mind you, the Commanders do got like low key weapons. I damn near want to say we said last year all they was missing was a quarterback. You feel me? Terry McLaurin, and then went and got Austin Eckler.
yeah, man.
They got my boy Allegretti, and I think the tackle from us from our last two Super Bowls on their offensive line. So yeah, they trying. And if Daniels is this, they found one. You feel me? That's all you need to do. Sometimes is just find one.
Yeah, man. Sad to say, but yeah, the Eagles, Cowboys, y'all got somebody y'all got to deal with now. You know,
Yeah,
Washington is gonna be there. They're gonna this kid, he looks like he could be something. And even if he's half of that, that's gonna be enough to have Washington being competitive, each game. So I'm excited to see him, man. Yeah, it was a hell of a game. Exciting. I also had the Bengals defense. Um,
Mhm.
and yeah, shit just didn't work out. But salute to the Commanders, man.
Two and
Is it
one.
panic time?
Yeah.
Panic time in Cincinnati. You got the Steelers 3-0. You got the
You damn.
Browns struggling. You got the Ravens struggling. So you still got a little hope, right, Max?
Yeah, I mean you would think that they can go on a streak. You know what I'm saying? But if the defense gonna be playing like that, luckily for them, they got a lot of division games with the. I think the Steelers got two with them after like the trade deadline and the break and shit or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
they can possibly still catch them because the Steelers got a hell of a schedule down the stretch that they got to play. But yeah, they already 3 games behind. Ain't no more letting up. Pressure about to be on. Real shit. The offense
Yeah.
played well though. Chase, Burrow, Higgins came back looking cool. They got a couple tight ends, Sample and some dude named Eric All Jr. Trent Brown, I think, went down though. Did he get carted off? That's scary for them. He always Burrow get fucked up anyway, but for him to go out, that's gonna be kind of
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But they defense right now, yeah, it seemed like they would be begging to have a nigga like Jesse Bates back that's playing with the Falcons right now, safety. They don't keep their safeties, young corners that talk a lot of shit that was getting their asses beat the other night. So yeah, one more loss. If they lose next week, that's on 4, bro. Division hope's gone. You got to be thinking about just getting in as a wild card somehow, some way.
Well, it depends, because it's just something about Pittsburgh I still don't believe yet. And like you said, they got a tough schedule. So even if Pittsburgh go 4-0 and the Bengals go 0-4, there's still a slight chance there, man.
Yeah,
Hey, but let's move on, man. Let's just breeze by the Bills Jaguars, man. MVP Josh Allen so far.
so
Are we
far
surprised that
MVP.
he's doing this with no weapons? Keon Coleman and Samuels and Shakir and all these cats. Like,
Nah, because I said if Josh Allen is him like they think he is, it's time to elevate. It's the type of shit you got to go through as a franchise quarterback. I've been said it like, nigga, you don't need no number one wide receiver. You make niggas number ones then. Fuck it. It's on you. Carry them niggas. Carry the load. I feel like Josh, yeah, he MVP right now. Hell yeah.
yeah, I give it to him too. That's what we want to see, man. Um, Jalen Hurts, Trevor Lawrence, Tua Tunga Vailoa, huh?
Justin
Dak
Herbert.
Prescott, Justin Herbert. Hey, Joe Burrow, even you.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy. Hey, yo, Brock, you hear me? When you take this paycheck, we want to see what Josh Allen doing. We don't want to hear, I don't have a number one, I don't have a running back, I don't have a defense. Because most of the time, when you a quarterback and you taking 50 plus million a year, you're taking away from the team.
That's
So go
it.
be Superman. Go be that superstar and Commander
Go
Josh
be
Allen, man.
go be 15. Go be Pat. He did it.
Go be
He did
Pat.
it. They laughed at him as when Tyreek got traded. They said it's over with. Niggas couldn't believe they traded a number one. Nah, Pat did it without one. We don't have no number one. Well, he make. See what I'm saying about Josh Allen? You gotta make a nigga a number one. He making Rasheed Rice a number one. So that's how I gotta be done sometimes if you want your roster to fill out the right way.
Yeah, real shit, man. Real shit. Cause I'm never a guy who gonna tell a QB to take a pay cut. Hell no. The NFL grimy. You better get as much as you can. But at the same time, you just gotta understand the pressure that come with it, man. We on your head when you take that bread.
And you know who had we on? I took that bread that ain't done shit, and we've been saying
Pause.
it's been questionable. Yeah, Paul. But it's been questionable since day one, since he got drafted. I think we made a podcast wondering. I always kept saying, is it him or is it them Clemson wide receivers? This is the weapons he got. Sunshine, Trevor Lawrence, 0-3, just paid you. You looking worse than Bo Nix? Come on, man. I'm sick of it, my nigga. I can't hold back. I'm tired of Trevor Lawrence. It's superstar. Like, he's supposed to be Peyton Manning right now.
Yeah. And the problem is you got a squad low key, man. You got a running back.
Come on, man.
You had a solid tight end. You done
Come
had
on,
they
man.
done gave you tight ends a few years. Fast niggas too. You
Drafted
got
Brian Robinson Jr., got Christian Kirk. I think it's another wide receiver they got over there as a third. I'm like, damn.
they had Calvin Ridley. That didn't
Oh,
work.
yeah, yeah. I think, yeah, they gave up Calvin Ridley. Got another dude 6'3" with blazing speed. So it's like, I don't know. Trevor Lawrence, I'm always questioning because I was like, even the games I used to watch him in college, I'm like, damn, he just got dynamic wide receivers all the time to just get wide open. What is it
Wait, wait,
about
wait.
him though?
Matter of fact, yeah, Gabe Davis. They took him from
That's who
Buffalo.
they got. Yeah,
And
they got
Buffalo
Gabe
didn't
Davis
miss a
as a
step.
third. You feel me?
So it's like, I don't know, bro. Is it the offense? What is it, Trevor? What is it? Like,
But you know what it's gonna be for a fact?
it's gonna
Doug
be the
Peterson getting
coach.
his ass
Yeah.
fired. Yeah.
Coaches is always the scapegoats, man. And a lot of times we need to look at the players, but let's just be real, Mac. What was the Jaguars supposed to do? What other option did they have besides paying Trevor Lawrence? Was they gonna go get Jimmy G or somebody? Like,
Nah,
was they
yeah.
gonna go to Raider way and go get a Gardner Minshew with
They
somebody?
already had Gardner Minshew. They birthed Gardner Minshew. Remember?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, what was that? What were they supposed to do?
Yeah, I guess they were supposed to pay that man his money, and that's what you get when you do that, and you forced to. I guess this is terrible, man. He's supposed to be an all-world quarterback by now. He like below mediocre to me. He like a C minus, bro. Trevor Lawrence is overrated. I don't even
I,
know if people even got him rated like that no more. But we had to open their fucking eyes a couple seasons ago and
a
question
couple
him.
seasons ago, man. That's why I feel Mac and Keys, we need to be here. Number one, we don't have no type of alliance or allegiance to none of these players. We don't give a fuck, right? We just gonna keep it real and tell the truth. And for years, and if y'all don't believe us, our podcast is still up, Mac and Keys, Street Sport Analyst. You could get it on iTunes, Amazon,
Spotify.
Spotify, all the shits, and you can see,
Uh,
man, we've been on Trevor Lawrence and Justin Herbert head. Pause. Overrated. Why? Because they tall, white, and can throw far. I'm just being real. You feel me? So,
yeah, I ain't seen it out of either one of them. Trevor Lawrence be having stats like 14 for 32,
mhm.
203 yards, nigga, 2 picks, no TDs. And I just be looking at him, dump the ball off, throw it too hard over the middle. Nigga can't catch the ball, pause or whatever. You feel me? Like, nah, no accuracy, no touch, no big playability.
No
Trevor Lawrence,
composure in the pocket. He's
yeah.
scared as soon as they hike it.
Trevor
Like,
Lawrence, get your shit right, man. For them to be hyping you as the next Peyton Manning, John Elway, you supposed to be this smart winner from high school all the way up through college. Like, nah, I ain't seen it, homie. Even in his playoff performance when he won, dude put him in that hole when he threw 4 picks. Real
yeah.
shit.
But let's move on, man. We done with the Prince, right? That's what they call him. Let's move on to another shocker, man. Let's just get this shit over with. The LA Rams, man, they did they shit. They beat the
Uh,
Niners 27-24. Um, Brock Purdy, salute to him. We need to start giving his respect. You know, he sit in the pocket, he throw darts, he know how to evade pressure.
yeah,
He know how to throw it in stride where the receiver can catch it and run.
got
Like,
sneaky
look,
getaways. Yeah.
Jawan Jennings, look what
Big
he did.
JJ Stokes turning into something. Look at him. Real shit. Honestly, he look like y'all best route running wide receiver. Mr. Big Bad 30 million Brandon Ayuk. It's time to show up with McCaffrey and George Kittle and Debo out. Now you really gotta be the number one. It's time for star status. Ain't seen it. Uh
Nah,
uh the running game been good, but this come down to the defense and Kyle Shanahan for me. Do you, as a Niner fan, as a Niner lifer, do you be having thoughts like, is this nigga a choke or not? Or do y'all just feel like, nah, it's just been some misfortune, some mishaps?
it's a little bit of both. A little bit of choking, a little bit of mishaps, like a bobble punt. I don't, that's a mishap. That's some fluke shit. That ain't on the coach. That ain't on the defense. That's specifically on the player who bobbled the punt.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, certain play calls is just not right. But this loss right here, bro, I'm putting it on the defense. Our new defensive coordinator, Nick Sorensen, has looked like trash. He's made some crazy decisions. Even going back to the Viking game, you got a safety guard in Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
You got to, and you like really. So, and then this game, man, it's no excuse on offense. That's why I salute Brock Purdy. You kept us in the game. You led us with none of our offensive stars. On defense, everybody played, bro. Bosa played. Hargrave played. Charvarius Ward, Lenore. We had Hufunga come back. We had Fred Warner. It's no reason that Matthew Stafford should be able to sit in the pocket and do what he did to us.
With a
Like
depleted Rams offense, though, at that.
at that,
I think they had like three offensive linemen out. Nakua, Cup, Higby was out. And he was throwing a 2-2 out well, Demarcus Robinson, and a nigga, I think Tyler Johnson as his wide receivers.
yeah, and that scares me because it says, okay, Charvarius Ward, come on, bro, we need you because we got two safeties on the back end who's slow. So we need our all pro wide receiver to at least lock up 2-2 at well. And all these other cats, like even Kyron Williams. No, your offensive line is depleted. Why we not stuffing him in the backfield?
Yeah.
Nick Bosa, why you not looking like TJ Watt? You looking like Joey Bosa right now. Like y'all both looking trash. I'm gonna be real. Hargrave, salute to you. You out for the year, but
He out for the year?
that's what they say it looked like. But even you have been a huge disappointment. We
Damn.
gave him 85 million and he's looking like a pedestrian DT. So our defense got to get it together. Now I'm a salute right now. I still think Fred Warner defensive player of the year.
He
He
make
get
plays,
he
bro.
make
That's on the
plays, but
line.
he can't do it by himself, especially with our D line looking bad. So um I think we still cool as far as our offense. They're gonna keep us in the game, but yeah, defense got to wake up, man.
Cut
Def-
Ronnie Bell.
we got to cut Ronnie Bell immediately. We got to because Ronnie Bell, he's not a speedster, right? He's a possession wide receiver with hands. Your strength is your hands, Ronnie Bell. You dropped three big passes, dog, including that last one that would have ended the game. That would have been a first down. We would have been able to run the clock. Like, and he dropped it in the way he dropped it.
Josh
Like
Moody.
Jake Moody.
Jake Moody.
Um, he always missed the big kicks. It's just something about him, something about the pressure. Like throughout the game, he'll make 50 yarders, 40 yarders consistent. But when we really need Moody, he always shanked that motherfucker, man. And it's very upsetting because we spent the third round pick on you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like I don't get it, man. We need to bring my guy back, man, the old kicker. But
Gold.
yeah, Robbie Gold, man. Like we just let him walk for some chump change. So, and that's where I blame Shanahan. Like, come on, coach, man, figure that shit out. We could have used that third round pick on a lineman or something.
Real shit.
But
Tackle.
you put it on a kicker who's costing us games. Like even in the Super Bowl, didn't he get a kick blocked or some shit?
Yeah, extra
He,
point blocked. Yeah.
yeah, and that happens a lot with him. So, um, am I disappointed in my Niners? Yeah, a little bit. Am I worried? Not really, because like we mentioned, a lot of guys is out. But yeah, our defense needs to be fixed, man. It's looking like it wasn't Steve Wilkes. It's looking like it's the players. But
Hmm.
yeah, man, salute to the Rams, man, for real.
Let's get to this next one. Were they exposed? Were they fluky, or was it just a letdown and they just had bad play? Eagles going to the dome and shock the Saints. I wouldn't say shock the Saints, beat the Saints.
I mean, yeah, that game really was it kind of exposed a lot to me, right? Because this is the game that was on Fox, so I watched the whole thing in the entirety, right?
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
really wanted to see the Eagles and the Saints. The Saints just not it yet. They're not there. Derek Carr looked like Raider Derek Carr, used car,
Fuck.
where they old line didn't look good. And we going
Yeah.
against that. Let's just be real, Mac. The Philly Eagles, they defense is not no top defense. It's average.
Yeah.
It's regular.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
said, oh, the Saints is still the same old Saints, huh? Um, couldn't move the ball, couldn't run the ball. But the flip side, Mac, Saquon is a beast.
He's a beast. We said he
A-
need to have that Christian McCaffrey impact.
AJ Brown is a beast.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas Garter looked like a beast yesterday, Sunday
Woo.
too. I
Career
had
high,
him
what,
on my
10, 11,
fantasy.
11 catches,
Real
130
shit.
yards. Yeah. Yeah.
Devontae Smith, I wouldn't say a beast, but he's real good, right?
B plus wide receiver. Yeah, he good. I like Devontae Smith.
But when we get to Jalen Hurts, the dude y'all paid all this bread for, Mac, I don't know.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Besides that Super Bowl year when he took him to the Super Bowl, he had an MVP caliber year. It was him and Pat. Pat eventually won, but besides that year, has Jalen Hurts just had any great seasons? It's questionable. So it's like,
It's I don't
is he
know.
a turnover machine now, or is it more Nick Sirianni? Is Nick Sirianni just a fucking idiot, and they need to hire Bill Belichick and have some discipline? Or is Jalen Hurts a turnover machine and he need the weapons to be successful?
I think it's a little bit of both, but when you turning over the ball in the red zone, that's on the QB. And I've seen you just throw that motherfucker up, like throw up tackle. You
Yeah,
just throw that
lollygag.
motherfucker up. I'm like,
Yeah,
wow, Jalen Hurts, what the fuck are you doing? And then you scrambling, fumbling the ball. Like, you're not playing like a vet. You're not playing like a guy who was once an MVP candidate. Like, we can't keep blaming on the coordinators. Like, when I see great plays from Jalen Hurts, is either where the play break down and he scramble, or when he just throw a bomb to AJ Brown.
facts.
Other than that, I ain't never seen him just sit in the pocket and throw darts. Never.
Hmm.
So that's gonna be a problem, Philly. But yeah, we
Yeah, Derek Carr was a Raider. Derek Carr, they got away with one because they had possessions where they had to block punt. They had like 3, 4 turnovers on the Eagles, and like, they didn't capitalize on nothing offensively. So
nothing at all.
yeah, they seemed like when the Eagles toned in and was getting in the backfield on Kamara and shut him down, Derek Carr started doing that shit where he closed his eyes and gets scared in the pocket with pressure coming, throwing bullshit up as he did on the last possession. Scared
Hmm.
pressure was coming down the middle and just threw the ball up with his eyes closed. Pick, game over. But yeah, Saints disappointing. They got a big one coming up against the Falcons.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big one. Before we move on, I just want to say, Kellen Moore and Sirianni got to start feeding Saquon the ball a lot,
Yeah,
similar to how we do C-Mac, where he's a part of damn near every fucking play. Y'all need to do Saquon like that, man. No
they gotta go
disrespect
back
to
to
Hurts,
they gotta go back to their old punish and run game. That was
run
like
game,
that got
man,
them there.
and let Hurts try to feast off of the play action, off the
Yeah,
read option, shit like that.
yeah.
But to try to force him to do shit that he not, y'all gonna continue to be an average squad. But good win though. Good win though.
Mhm.
Let's move on, man. You want to jump into you mentioned the Falcons, huh? You want to jump into that game?
Yeah, we right there. We might as well. We might as well. But tough loss for the Falcons. I'm hearing all the fucking fans doing what they about to be. It's about to be like a normal weekly thing with niggas against us, though. It's like all the refs, the zebras help the Chiefs. The refs look out for the Chiefs. The Chiefs get all the calls, and you know, tough loss for the Falcons. Y'all had like 4 chances in the red zone, didn't capitalize, didn't make plays when it was time to. But I see them being like, I see them if they got the right, if the system is gonna work and they can run the ball at those two backs. I see them being a contender in the NFC. Though I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, on paper, but yeah, we still ain't seen it.
Yeah.
There's still something about that offensive line where Kirk Cousins still really don't have the time, you
Hmm.
know. And you're right. If you could stop their run game, you could stop the Falcons. So I think it's going to be an interesting game to watch them this week against the Saints. But yeah, the jury's still out on the Falcons. But salute to the Chiefs, man. I get we all against the Chiefs right now. You know, there's been a lot of fluky shit. I gotta admit. But in that game against the Falcons, man, we can't look at the refs. You know, the Falcons had plenty of opportunities. You know, they had a few fourth down plays that they fucked up on, man. Like the fourth and inches play, I don't get why you running to the outside. Like,
My brother a Falcon fan, and we watching the game right there live, Chiefs versus Falcons. You know what I'm saying? And I'm on the 3rd and inches when we stuffed Algeria and stopped him. I said, okay, they have to go for it. When they lined up like that, I'm sitting up talking in front of the whole casino. I didn't give a fuck. I'm like, they handing the ball to Robinson towards the left. He was like, you think so? We about to bootleg, do one of them Niner bootlegs, and dump the ball off into the flat. They go off the Robinson. It was one of the worst calls I've seen. I ain't gonna lie. Why go outside for inches? I know y'all just got stopped up the middle, but I guess they thought they was gonna fool us. Nick Bolton right there, never fooled though. But so the motherfuckers complaining about the it should have been a pass interference call. Let me just get this out the way. Okay, you could say it was pass interference. He didn't look back. He made contact kind of early, for sure. But prior to that, why nobody in the media talking about what happened before that to get them down there? The Falcons had 3 penalties handed to them. A fucked up ass pass interference on Trent McDuffie, where the nigga tried to run a double move, ran into McDuffie's chest. He didn't put hands on him or nothing. They didn't even call like evading space or nothing like that. He just pass interference. The nigga didn't do shit. In the first quarter where they went up 14-7, Chris Jones on 3rd and 7 barely taps Kirk Cousins. Roughing the passer 15 yards, extend they shit. Phantom face mask, horse collar tacker on Justin Reed, where the nigga was inside his jersey when the camera showed, and Collinsworth is even like, no, that's not a horse tackle. 15 yards for that. So I'm like, damn, niggas don't ever bring up what the Chiefs get, but it's only glorified when the Chiefs do something. So it's like, to me, if the refs calling it like that, then hey, they miss calls on y'all side, they miss calls on our side, man. Fuck it.
We
Deal with
just,
it.
as fans, we just wondered how we get your argument with the Falcons, but it just seemed like whenever the game's on the line, that's when the calls come for the Chiefs. Like you think, just as a fan, I'm gonna be real. I'm not gonna be fake. I'm sick of these motherfuckers, right? Like so watching the Bengals game, right? I'm already
Mm-hmm.
pissed at Mahomes because he on my fantasy, whatever.
Yeah.
But towards the end, 4th and 15, I'm like, okay, well, I lost my fantasy, but fuck it. At least the Chiefs lost, right? And just here come a flag, boom. So in the Atlanta game, I feel the fans, dog. Like the chief defender got there early. How come we can't get the same call? Like, now, don't get me wrong. I feel the game still wouldn't have been over. Pat would have figured out a way to,
Yeah, we
yeah.
still would have won the game. I feel
But it's
like,
just like, come on, man. Like,
but
where's the
those
fairness?
calls against us be fucked up, man. Real shit. But this another thing I gotta put out a little breaker for motherfuckers who feeling this way. If you think Travis Kelsey is washed, don't be fooled, my nigga. Don't be fooled and suckered into the plan at hand. We want y'all to feel like y'all stopping Kelsey, or we can't get Kelsey the ball, and is Kelsey too old now? Is Taylor Swift taking over his life? Then you keep doubling and tripling Kelsey. The whole plan right now, as a Chiefs fan, to me, I always try to break this down and tell y'all what's real. We not focusing on Kelsey because we know Kelsey. It's time for us to find another star. Rasheed Rice needs to be the receiver he needs to be. Give him all the confidence in the world to thinking, hell yeah, I'm a number one and Kels on my team. And Kels not tripping? Nah, he not. Get a young nigga all the targets. So when playoff time come and it's time to start double teaming Rasheed Rice, now guess who gets to come back and shine again? Just stay healthy. Play possum. Cause double teams. Be a decoy. Let them talk. We winning. That's the mature Kels that niggas ain't talking about. He ain't grumpy. He ain't tripping. Playback still chill, man. Hopefully Worthy break out a little bit more, but Rasheed Rice is a dog. And that's because Kelsey letting him be that way. Give him the targets right now.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. Kelsey is a champion, man. Kelsey is a vet. I'm sure Kelsey don't give a fuck about stats right now. It's not about that.
Nah.
As long as he getting a win, he letting his young niggas eat. He letting the chemistry between Pat and all the other dudes get it. Kelsey
Facts.
ain't tripping, man. And we got to relax because a guy is not getting 100 yards, 10 catches every game. Like, so be it. So yeah, it ain't no panic. I think Kelsey gonna eventually show up, but
Yeah. We don't
I
need
don't know.
Kelsey for that right now.
It's something about that sheriff look. He just looked like a sheriff deputy. Like something about it.
Nah, Kelsey be alright, man. He always has some weird ass like haircuts in September and shit, but he'll be alright. Big win for us though. You know what else this proving for my Chiefs though? It's like the more people. I said this on Bleacher Report. Follow a nigga on Bleacher, C Mac 310. But I said, damn, it's a great time to be a Chiefs fan. This shit is crazy to me, my nigga. People really hate us now. We didn't made it to that level to where it's like, nigga, that's God tier level. When it's like around the world, like they just hate you now. They want to see you lose. I told my lifers us in the shits on Bleacher Report, like, nigga, embrace this. We all get mad trying to argue, and I didn't caught myself. I had to think about it. Like, I'm in here really arguing with niggas about my squad at this time. We need to embrace this time. This a hell of an era. This might not never come back again. You feel me? So we like being the villains now. We want y'all to say the refs on our side. We don't give a fuck no more. Niggas gonna still get their ass whooped, and you still gotta deal with us. We ain't lost since Christmas. 9-game winning streak. Close ones though. So just imagine in the playoffs what that do for our confidence to know, oh, we down by 3. We need to score late. 15 got us. 9-5 gonna get a stop. 2-2 gonna be right there. It's tough, man. I'm telling niggas real shit. We ain't even played an A game yet, and we 3-0.
All I'm gonna say is just enjoy it, man, because when that avalanche fall, it's gonna fall. And all the fans that you say hating on y'all, it's gonna have a field day. So,
Yeah, yeah. But let me get
but
to a solid win, man, off the Chiefs, off the controversy. Let's get to a solid win. I don't really like these niggas. I don't really believe in them either. You spoke about them earlier. But the Steelers, first place in the AFC North, the greedy, the grimy way, the Mike Tomlin way, still working, huh? Run the
yeah,
ball and hold you to field goals, right?
that's it. Run the ball, don't turn it over, eat the clock up. You know,
I
I
give it to
respect
Justin
it.
Fields. That was a good game last game, though, passing wise. He was solid.
Yeah, he was solid. He was solid. He's still on the short leash though. He don't look like he just got the job solidified yet, but salute to him. Run the ball and keep it safe, and you'll keep
Yeah,
your job.
yeah, yeah. Hardball Chargers, unfortunate. They dropped the 2-1. Ain't no really no too high expectations. But Justin Herbert ankle might be out against the Chiefs. They just lost Joey Bosa, I think again. He hurt. He gonna be out against the Chiefs. They just suspended for you what's that shit called when you conspiracy theorists out there. Derwin James suspended. He won't be playing against the Chiefs. We ain't got shit to do with that. I guess he got some offenses of unsportsmanlike conduct. Too many of them and shit ain't abiding by the rules. So he'd be out. Joe Alt, I think he was walking off. They say his knee or his leg or something got fucked up. He won't be playing. So yeah, look like we're gonna be playing against Taylor Heineke and Eric Stick at quarterback. Yeah. Unfortunate, but this the time of the year where the Chargers always have injuries and shit though.
I mean, we not expecting much from the Chargers, so it is what it is. Joey Bosa hurt once again, no big deal.
Yeah.
Um, we it's just the same old man with the AFC West, man. It's just always a disappointment. You know, you're getting sick of the AFC West, man, but it's all good.
Yeah, shit. Who else out there? Gritty, grimy win. Coach of the year candidate? Uh Packers coach. He went in with Malik Willis at quarterback and making him look good too. Malik Willis against his old mates. Whooping the Titans ass.
Yeah, salute to him. You know, I wasn't expecting it. I thought Packers season was over. But
Hmm.
Malik Willis he extending it, man. Salute to him. And he not even talking shit about it. He being a grown man about it. So I
Run
like it
threat. Don't
you
turn
know.
the ball over. Make some plays on third down with your feet. run the ball with Jacobs 30 plus times, and him and Malik Willis like a dynamic running dude. I ain't gonna lie. Malik Willis and Josh Jacobs, they like a grimy running threat, nigga. For real. But on the Titans side, god damn. Will Levis. Is it every game you gonna do some clumsy shit? I was vouching for you this offseason. Said you had weapons. Tony Pollard, Calvin Ridley, Hopkins, Tyler Boyd. Y'all went and got Legarius Sneed, Woozier. Y'all fucking
Yeah.
0-3. Disappointing.
I mean, is it really a disappointment though? Like, was you expecting the
But you
Titans
see
to
what
be
it's
a
coming down
playoff
to in
team?
all their
Like,
games? It's like they be right there, but the quarterback just make dumbass decisions. He'll be having a good game and just want to do some wild shit. Can't control himself for something. Young nigga mine.
Tannehill's still out there. Go get him back. But Max, see, that's what I say about these teams. You know what? So what, Titans? All right, you let Derrick Henry walk, right? You just let players walk. You want to put all your faith into Will Levis, then you got to sink with the ship.
Yeah, real shit
Like,
though.
this is how he play, and I'm sure as he get better, he gonna have some games where he do some miraculous shit sometimes, where he bail them out. But yeah, right now, man, they just gotta take it and keep their head high, man, because yeah, it ain't nothing that's gonna turn this around. But
Mm.
they gave up Derrick Henry and signed Tony Pollard. Like, no disrespect to Pollard, but to me, you're supposed to have Pollard and Derrick Henry. If that's
Yeah,
the case,
yeah.
but
With Will Levis, you slow him down and hand the ball off. Yeah, but I feel it, man. Let's get to another one. Coach of the Year candidate. Big, big, big win at home. Sam Darnold and the Minnesota Vikings whooped the Texans' ass, though.
let me
I
just
was
say
telling
this.
people, I said the Vikings got a grimy, low key defense, man. That dude they drafted, I think, out of Clemson. He fast around the edge, and that's with them losing Daniil Hunter. So
Come
yeah,
on, man. I'm just saying, like, we give CJ Stroud credit, but look what he did on that defense compared to Brock Purdy, huh?
real shit. Nah, real shit. Real shit. That's Diggs and Danielle Hunter going back to Minnesota, getting their ass whooped by Sam Darnold. 4 touchdowns, no picks. Is Sam Darnold just in a great situation? Do you believe in it? Can he sustain?
No, he can't sustain it because he was raised by Kyle Shanahan. Like, right? He came with us and he got to go on a crazy ride, right? Sitting on the bench learning from the master, they say, Kyle Shanahan. So I'm sure he learned a lot as far as a QB, like certain techniques, I'm sure he learned a lot. So I'm gonna take credit for that, as far as the booster we seeing. But yeah, he's in a good situation. He got a good coach. Honestly, bro, the rookie from Michigan getting hurt was actually good for Sam Darnold because
Real
now
shit.
he got the job
He
sold for
know.
the whole
Yeah.
season.
Yeah. He
So
know
now
he the
you
starting quarterback now.
exactly you don't have to look over your shoulder. So
Honestly, the Vikings got nice weapons for him. Jefferson's a dog. He's still probably the best him or top two out of him and Tyreek at wide receiver.
mhm.
Aaron Jones still got a lot left in the tank. They got him from Green Bay. And then the dude, the young kid, I like Naylor and Addison. You feel me? So
And
yeah,
Addison ain't even been
nice
there, but
weapons. Yeah,
yeah,
but
Aaron.
I mean, it's Naylor and the other dude. What's his name? Damn, I think he threw a touchdown pass to him. I forgot his name though. But yeah, Jalen Naylor, the rookie, and then it's another wide receiver they got to go along with Jefferson. But yeah, they got weapons though, low key for him. He
Oh
didn't
yeah,
have that with the Jets.
Aaron Jones. He's the quarterback's best friend. You can hand it off to him, man. He can run out the backfield and catch a few passes. So yeah, the Vikings gonna be a team that the NFC South got to deal with, bro.
Bad loss for the Texans.
No, that's not really a bad loss. I mean, we can look at the score and say, okay, they lost 34-7. But if you just look at the situation, y'all on the road, y'all in a crazy hostile situation, and you still 2-1 in your division. I could
And
see
poor division
exactly. I
too.
could see if you lost 34-7 at home, but nah, you had to go to the snow. You had to deal with that adversity. But we seen CJ Stroud have a few weaknesses, bro. Like remember all last year he wasn't throwing picks. I think he
Yeah.
threw a pick damn near the first pass almost.
First
So
pass of the game, I think was a pick. Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
okay, he can be rattled. He can
Oh
be
yeah,
rattled.
sure. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah.
But
What's
at
the
the
next
same
one,
time,
man?
though, they done had Joe Mixon, and we know running backs, man, they could be valuable, especially if you got one who could really control the game. So,
Real shit.
but let's move
This
on,
is
man.
this a more of a disappointment because they always do this shit. They was getting their ass whooped the whole game, and then they made they Dak Prescott run at the end. Derrick Henry dominant. Running
Yeah,
the ball. It's like I don't know, but still, it's like something weird about Baltimore. Y'all get big leagues and y'all going to prevent defense. Y'all going that old school shit and get cocky. Like I see Marlon Humphrey all on live and Lamar telling him, "Fuck you on live for." He shouldn't even be on that. Get me off that shit. Is Baltimore like? Are they celebrating too early on big leagues? Like, what's their problem? What's their issue?
yeah, they got to figure it out, man. Um, that shit Marlon Humphreys did was foul. Like we 1-2. What the fuck is you happy about?
Real
And
shit.
we don't look good.
Yeah,
Like we barely skated by, and you doing all this premature live shit. That's like the Cincinnati Bengals. Like, come, I don't give a fuck if we was 3-0 and we won every game 50-0. How we lost in the playoffs last year, we need to focus on that.
yeah.
Like, fuck this season shit. So I respect that for Lamar, but I mean, like I always say, it's still early. We still got time to see. Um, they got a new coordinator. You know, Lamar and Derrick Henry, they two superstars. Let's just be real. So they got to kind of figure it out.
Real shit.
Um,
Yeah. They
as
both used to
far
having the ball all the time.
exactly, but they both workhorses. So and then the coaching and even the offensive coordinator, you got to figure out how you can make these two coexist. You know, so but Dallas, hold on,
For Dallas, like to me, it's my thing is like I'm starting to. I was just giving a defense praise a couple weeks ago. I thought it hit the mark where it's like real, and now I'm looking at it. It's like, damn. It's like, is this their downfall? You can just run the ball on them. I think the last 2 weeks they got some stat where the last two games they giving them almost 500 rush yards. That's fucking crazy, my nigga.
that is big
Michael
goal low.
Parsons wanna yell at niggas and act like he doing something that nobody not. You ain't no good run defender. Niggas
Real
running the
shit.
ball at y'all small asses. Pause.
Real shit, man. They look soft. Like they need some defensive tackles. That's some dogs who can take up most of that space down there. Cause yeah, we seen this all last year, man. Just run the ball on Dallas. Just straight up the middle, pitches,
Yeah,
tosses. You could do
yeah.
whatever you want on them. Like and,
Run counters to Parsons side.
and they had trouble. You know, that's playoff football. And that's what most teams gonna start doing, bro. They gonna start running heavy on Dallas. And the offense is not the same where sometimes they fast offense can get you out of running the ball. You know, they score
Yeah.
quick, so now you feel like, oh, we gotta pass, we gotta keep up. But their offense is not that good this year due to the fact that they don't have no running game. Like
Non-existent.
we all know what y'all want to do. We all know.
And we all
So
know who y'all want to throw it to.
we know
CD.
that
We
too.
get it.
CD. Cooks, we gonna leave you by yourself.
Yeah.
And that's where they fucked up, man. You know, that's another team. Why didn't y'all go get Derrick Henry? Why didn't y'all try to get Josh Jacobs? Like,
Why y'all didn't try to go get Joe Mixon
or even kept fucking Tony Pollard. Like, you
or
wouldn't
even fucking Aaron Jones?
you wouldn't got Zeke back.
Like y'all, like it's a reunion. Like he about to just go back to all. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Nobody ain't scared of y'all play action when y'all about to fake it to Zeke. Give it to him. We want you to so he can get his 2.5. It's just 3 yards to carry. Nah.
Yeah, that
We know
shit is
y'all want to
wild.
sit back 50 times and y'all want to throw 30 times to CD. Like, yeah, Cowboys linebackers and run defense is in trouble. And then on the offensive side, it's like they weaponry. Besides CD Lamb, what else are you scared of?
But then at the same time, organizational wise, If you notice how you gonna run your team, why you take so long to pay the two fucking guys that you was finna lean on?
Yeah.
Why not pay CD quick? Why not pay Dak quick and keep them motivated and happy? Like I just don't get how they conduct business in Dallas. Like, is it entertainment? Like, what
Yep.
is it?
It's more about the views and the clout and the being seen. They like to stir up shit and act like something going on. Like you knew the whole time you was gonna pay these niggas, but you just like the controversy, the story going.
And then to me, Jerry Jones, it bothers me when a man like you say you can't afford a certain player. What? You out of all people, you can't afford him? You can't convert some of these players' contracts into bonuses and free up some space? Come on, man.
Hear
Like
me
I
out. Hear me out. I might be crazy when I say this, but I gotta put it out there because I put it out there. If you're a Cowboy fan and Marcus Parsons' extension about to come up, would you be mad if you traded him for two first round picks and like multiple draft picks and a good solid player?
I wouldn't, but it depends on the good solid player, man, because my team was in this situation. We had DeForest Buckner. Now he wasn't on Parsons level, but he was still a star. Um, he had a contract coming up. We decided to let him walk. We didn't want to give him 85. We traded him to the Colts for a first round pick. We went and got Kinlaw, and it ain't worked out. We still suffering from that DT position. So it's not a guarantee getting the picks and even picking a player because even we got Javon Hargrave. He don't look like Philly Hargrave.
Yeah.
You feel me? So
'Cause the way it's
nah,
looking, you're gonna have to give Parsons what 45, 40 million? He gonna want above Bosa and them. He gonna want to go to the next level, right?
yeah, I may give it to him, man, and we may have to make it work with somebody else. Trayvon Diggs, we may need a pay cut now. You know,
Man,
even with Dak Prescott, like restructure his deal.
you're gonna have
He
to.
he got money, man, so he shouldn't be tripping off a restructure. Put some of his payments on the back end. That's if you want to win. But yeah, I think you got to get Parsons unless it's just some hell of a deal where you getting two first round picks and
So
you getting a
I'm saying.
solid player.
He in his prime. He ain't even entered his prime yet. So team might be able to load you up. Pause. He might want to, you know what I'm saying, send out multiple draft picks, multiple first rounders, some thirds, some fourths, couple players. You know what I'm saying? You got to get a house for that nigga. Real shit.
I mean,
Spread it
yeah,
out other places. Get some linebackers in the third and fourth rounds. Get another wide receiver in the first. Draft a running back higher in the third or second round. That's a beast that you gonna need. Like I don't know. I ain't just big on the nigga just turning corners, getting sacks. I like pressures. I like niggas stopping a run. I like niggas being like forcing double teams on a consistent basis. Not saying Micah ain't real, but I don't think he just the factor that's gonna get the Cowboys just to the next level. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe niggas think I'm crazy, but niggas like him, niggas thought the Chiefs was crazy for trading Tyreek at the time. We built our damn defense off that trade. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's more to be had. Like the Cowboys some more pieces away than just trying to be like having stars and saying, "Oh, we got names." Nah,
but like you mentioned, you said the Chiefs, right?
yeah,
I mean, we believe in the Chiefs and who they draft. We look at Dallas, we don't know. It's not a guarantee.
nah, real shit.
Um,
Maybe it's time to start giving that dude Turbin some more time at wide receiver, number two, number three. Not just a gadget player, but maybe y'all just line him up. He got speed. He just little.
yeah, they gotta figure out a way to make their offense a little bit more tricky.
Yeah,
We kind of
more
know
di-
what's going on, but
more dynamic.
we'll see next week, man. I mean, they division it gets interesting. Who Dallas got next?
They got the Giants tomorrow night, Thursday night.
Now if you the Giants, run the ball. We should see a lot of runs from Daniel Jones.
Got to be the game plan. Read options and
A lot
shit.
of read
Yeah.
options, a lot of and then play action with Malik Neighbors. But yeah,
This
man.
is this is getting to some scoreboard shit. Big win for big hold off for Seattle, 3-0.
Yeah, it's a solid 3-0, but ain't nothing to get too impressed by. They struggled a lot. They've been
Facts.
they've been looking like shaky Seattle, but salute to them 3-0.
Yeah. Who else we got out there? We ain't said. Oh, the Colts beat the Bears. Anthony Richardson versus Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams throws for over 300 yards, but still was throwing some crazy picks. Young nigga picks. Fuck is you saying picks? Is the Bears coach on the hot seat now that they 1-2?
Oh, definitely, he on the hot seat. Regardless of what goes on with that team, he gonna be the one at fault. Um, so
Cause for concern for Anthony Richardson.
definitely a cause for concern, but it's still early. The team got to stop putting him in bad situations. But yeah,
He
man,
more on a run with Jonathan Taylor, man.
that's what you got to do. You got a workhorse in the back. You paid him. He need to have at least 30 touches. And that'll open up everything for Richardson. But even with him, man, he just it's like he see ghosts too, man. He didn't got fucked up a few times too, so
Yeah,
maybe
he
that
don't
has a
be knowing
factor.
how to slide and get down. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
real
but
shit. Is that everybody?
I think just
Any
everybody. We don't really have to go in with the Dolphins. They looking bad. We understand that situation. Um, oh, we didn't speak on Detroit and the
the Jets? I think
Cardinals.
we already covered them, huh? Oh yeah, hell of a play by the offensive coordinator on that little throw it to the hitch, and then he pitched it back at like perfect, like you could tell. They practiced that over and over and over. The little pitch back to Gibbs
Yeah,
on the touchdown. They coach always calling some flashy, crazy type shit in the game. So yeah, salute Cardinals. They playing everybody tough. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, not enough. Detroit needed that win.
yeah, dude. That's just one of them wins where you got to show why you a playoff team and the other team is not. You know,
Yeah,
that's what I was expecting with the 49ers. We didn't handle business, but Detroit did it. Just when you be down on Detroit a little bit, they come back the next week looking a little bit rejuvenated. So salute to them, man. But definitely another weird week. A lot of crazy shit.
real
A lot
shit.
of fan bases is panicking, scared. A
A
lot of
lot of
fan
fucking
bases
money
is
lost.
is cocky right now for no reason. So it's a weird week.
uh, real is what we called this episode. Mac and Keys, motherfuckers.
Yeah, we gonna close it out like that.
Yay.